Last up is the Federal American Eagle. This is a soft point. This is a 100 grain soft point. It is not advertised as a self-defense ammo. It came in 50 round boxes. I don't know if they still even make it. This was widely available when they first came out with this cartridge. I still have a few boxes of factory ammo from back when I bought this gun. And we're going to run 5 through the chronograph, see what they chrono at. As a reminder, the velocity rating for this ammo is 1,500 feet per second at the muzzle. So let's see if we can get that out of this little short barrel. All right, guys, got 5 of the American Eagles loaded up. Going to shoot at this steel down at 15 yards, see how they shoot. Here we go. Ooh, that is stout. Oh, I didn't read the chronograph for the first one. 1280, 6.8 for the second one. That's me, I pulled that. That is 1329.4. And that is 1301.3. And those are always pretty tough to eject. They always have flat primers. Let's show those to the camera and go from there. I'm going to start with our numbers here. So our average was 1299.1. The box is 1500. 376 foot-pounds of energy with a spread of 55 FPS. So I bought several boxes of this American Eagle when I bought this gun, and I've bought several since, and it's always been the case that I get brass that looks like this. You can see that it is slightly swollen above the web. The brass really doesn't seem to be thick enough. I don't know. And the primers are always, if I can get this to focus, the primers are always flattened out. I've actually reloaded this brass, and when you knock these primers out, the corners are literally square, which is a sign of overpressure. Again, factory ammo. It is a higher pressure cartridge, but and they have some definite snap to them. You know you're shooting a magnum. So there you go. Let's see what they do in the gel, in the water jug, and in the pine boards. So as I found the gel block again, slightly askew, straighten this up. We did hit top here, so there's the last one. Here is the American Eagle. And it is this track that you can see quite well through the top. Quite a lot of upset. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Quite a lot of upset. A lot of dark color to that. Come around the other side so you can see better. And or even along the length of it here. But it's this top track. You can see quite a lot of upset. And then it looks like, and I apologize, I did not hit this side of the block with the heat gun, so you can't see it as clearly as the top. But the track nosedives. It dives down, and it goes all the way, well, don't know where it goes. I don't see the bullet. There's the bullet. Oh my. There's the bullet. It is all the way out. So it actually did not go all the way down to the hammer down block, the hammer downs track, but it nosedived and then it exited the block there. So it went down slightly, but a huge amount of upset, and I really shouldn't touch the block because it smears, but a huge amount of upset here on the block to about what looks like, if I show you the ruler here, let me get the ruler set. It looks like a lot of upset to about the 9, maybe 10-inch mark, and then from there it's just a pencil path all the way to the end of the block. My catch block did in fact do its job, and there she sits, and that's pretty gnarly looking. We'll compare that to the water jug test. Well, it's warm today, but I have showers to keep me cool because that sprayed me real good. There's jug 2. there is jug one. Jug one. Jug one is, wow, split wide open. Exit wound there. Jug two is split wide open. It was hit here, and exit wound was here. Jug three was hit here, and it's still split, which is pretty wild for jug three. We may or may not have exited jug three. Let's take a look, see. And yep, I see nothing. So looks like we exited jug three, and there's jug four with a little hole poked in it. And you open it up and it starts to leak, and there she sits in the corner. Let's get it out and see how it compares. Remember, this was marketed as like practice ammo, target ammo. It's not marketed as self-defense ammo. It's sold in 50-round boxes. It's fairly inexpensive for a federal product. So there is the water jug hollow point, and again, kind of mushroomed to one side, not fully mushroomed. Not bad, but not terrible, not great, just kind of It did mushroom. I think it should mushroom more, but there it is. That's what it looks like. And I've got the ballistics gel bullet to compare. So here is the water jug bullet, and you can see it's slightly askew, mushroomed more on one side than the other. Here is the ballistics gel bullet, and it also mushroomed more to one side than to the other. Got some ballistics gel stuck on the bottom there. So anyway, that's what you got, guys. So decent expansion from a 50-round pack. Is it enough to make you happy? You got to be the judge. The American Eagle's not what I carry, but it's good practice ammo, and it's definitely got some punch to it. So 1-inch thick treated pine decking boards. I'm going on the left-hand side. So here we are. There's your hit. And let's start going through these. So in and out, in and out, in and out. That's fine, be that way. Ooh, that one's stuck. In and, interestingly, out. Huh. So that's number 5. In and out. Very interesting. And there sits our still warm bullet. Very warm bullet. And it again tried to mushroom, and mushroomed quite askew. Did not mushroom as much as the others we've done on this. And so obviously, because it didn't mushroom as much, it penetrated more. But a few of the petals did peel back, and there's a look at what you got. So anyway, fun. Federal American Eagle. This is a soft point round sold in 50-round boxes. I bought several boxes over several years when I bought this gun because it's all that was available. It's what I practiced with. Still even today, quite a bit. So, all right, there it is, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe.